Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have a Midori Traveler's Notebook that I ordered from Amazon. It just came in today and I wanted to show it to you guys and give you my first impressions about what I think about it. So I have already opened it, but I went ahead and I put it back in its packaging so I could show you how you can expect to receive yours should you choose to order one. So like I said, I ordered this from Amazon and I ordered it directly from Midori. Now Midori is the original maker of the Traveler's Notebook, and so since this is my very first Traveler's Notebook, I decided to go ahead and go with the Traveler's Notebook Company, which is formerly Midori. So anyway, without further ado, I'll go ahead and get this open and then we will start talking about the different features that it has. So it comes in this cardboard packaging and it has the little elastic on it, so you can go ahead and just take that off. The elastic is attached. So go ahead and open it up, and when you open it up, this will be in cellophane wrapping as well, but like I said, I already opened it, so it no longer has the cellophane. This little plastic insert comes out, and you can actually use this as an additional elastic band for your Midori. So I'm going to put the packaging to the side, and like I said, this is an additional little elastic that you can use. This one is like a tan or camel color. So you have that. This is kind of like a gauze or thick cheesecloth material. It has a little, I don't know, handle right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I like that they put it in this because it does protect the leather, and it also keeps dampness and moisture out of it. So anyway, we'll go ahead and take this off. So this is the Midori that I chose to go with. I ordered the camel color because I wanted the more classic, traditional looking Midori. This is the standard size, or regular, I think is what they call it, and it's I think 8.5 by 4.5 inches. So this is the more popular size of the Midori notebooks that are sold. So anyway, this is the elastic that you go ahead and and it's attached back there to the back. Now, I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm going to try to focus in on it. They no longer say Midori across the bottom here, which I'm not going to lie, I'm a little upset about it, because when I was ordering this on Amazon, it did show a picture where it said Midori here, so it kind of gave the impression that I was going to get one that said Midori across the top. And I was excited about that because they no longer make them that way. So if you do have one that says Midori across the top, treasure it, because you will no longer be able to buy those. Now they just say Traveler's Notebook, and it says Traveler's Company Japan, made in Thailand. So this is the only other way you know that you have an original Midori, because it will now say this. So again, this is the camel color, and I chose to go with this one because it's more of a rustic, vintage looking cover. This one is going to scratch easily. See, I just made a little scratch on it, and it's going to distress beautifully. Right now it has sort of a dull matte finish to it. It feels like nubuck is what it feels like nubuck suede. But the more you use it and the more oils transfer from your hands onto the leather, it's going to take on a shinier sheen, or it's going to get a shiny kind of like coating to it, and it won't look as matte as it does right now. So I went ahead and ordered the kit, and the kit comes with the actual Midori notebook. It has one insert which is blank, and it also comes with let me see here. It comes with this, which is a pocket. It's the Traveler's Notebook pocket. And I'll open this in a second. I actually have not opened this yet because I wanted to open it and put it inside the Midori where you guys can see me doing that. It also comes with a set of rubber bands, and these are for additional inserts. As you can see, I've already taken one out and I've used it because I have already put my additional books in my Midori. So what I did, since I already put the books in, is I kept the packaging that they came with so you can see what is what. Now, if you want to order this insert, for Midori, all of their items have the same number. So if you want this particular item, the number is always going to be 008. And likewise. So I'll go ahead and open this up and show you. It has the same kind of leather on the interior, maybe just a little bit of a rougher grain, if you can see that, versus the outside, which is a lot smoother. See, the inside has more texture to it. So when you open it up, the very first thing, I'll go ahead and take these out so you can see how I inserted them. Okay. And then just take this out. This is a little bookmark. It's just a little string. Okay, so let me take these apart, and then I'll show you exactly how I inserted everything. Okay, so this is the additional rubber band that was in the packaging that you saw was missing. Okay, so I want to say first, before I get into this, that they feel like really thick rubber bands. And a lot of people are going to order these and think, seriously, I just paid $6 for 4 rubber bands. I could have just used a regular rubber band. But once you get these and put them around your books, you're going to notice that they are definitely made for the Midori, and they are made specifically for these books. They hold them in very well. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but see how they are tapered or kind of made pointy on the ends? They're not completely round. So they are made so that they fit the corners of the book. So they hug them very tightly, and it's not like having a normal rubber band around your books. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. So the very first book that came with this kit was this blank one. Now, the blank one was already in here when I got it, so it was just simply underneath this middle rubber band, just like this. So it came just like this in the packaging. What in the world did I just get on here already? There's no telling. Okay, so it came just like this, and it had just this one book in it. Now, if you want to order this book with just the blank pages, I believe this book, this insert is number 003. But like I said, it was already inside the book when I got it, so I didn't have the cellophane packaging for it. I ordered 2 additional books. I got the grid. Now, I like this because I think I might want to try my hand at a little bullet journaling. And I think the grid paper is perfect for that. And the grid is number 002. This is the notebook that has the grid. So if you want to order the book that has grids, then you will always choose 002. And the other book that I ordered is lined. And the lined paper is 001, lined. And because these are from Japan or made in Japan, they're always going to have the Japanese writing on them as well as English. So those are the 2 numbers of the additional books that I ordered to go in my Midori. So I also received, like I said, the rubber bands. If you want to order the rubber bands are number 21, and they're called connector or connecting rubber bands. So, and you get two colors. You get two of these brown and two of the black. So I just went ahead and took a brown one off, and the way I want to set my Midori up is I want to have the blank pages first, and then I want to have my lined pages. Oh, actually, I take that back. I think I want to do the lined pages, the blank pages, and then the grid pages. So this is how I'm going to set this up. So I'm going to go ahead and take the blank pages out. So since I want the grid and the lined to be the first and last books, I'm going to open them up to the center, and you can identify the center of the book by where the staples are. So there's the center of that one, and then the center of this one, and you're going to put the two back to back like this. You're going to take your band and you're going to put it around these books like so. Now you know why it was important for those bands to have the tapered ends on them. So once you have them in and the bands are around it, see, you can see the end, you're going to take the books and close them and just sort of pull them apart like this and make sure it's in there tight. Okay, so you're going to take these books and you're simply going to lay them on top of your Midori. So now we're going to take the blank and we're going to take this band from the middle of the Midori and just pull it through. You're going to open the blank one up to the center page, and you're going to go ahead and slide that through there. There. So now you have all three books in your Midori. There's the first one, the second one, and your third one. Now, I don't have a fourth book, or I would show you how to do the fourth book. So that will have to be in another video. But basically, if you wanted to do 4 books, what you would do is you would do the same thing you did with the first 2. You would put them back to back like I showed you, put the band around it, get the other 2 books, put them back to back, put the band around it. Then you would take the first set of 2 books and slide them underneath this main strap that's attached to the Midori. I cannot even grab it. And then you would take the other 2 and put them on top and slide them underneath as well, and then you would have 4 books. So of course, the more books you get, the more complicated it's going to be. Also, the Midori, this particular size, I'm thinking will probably only hold 4 or 5 at most before it starts looking overly stuffed. But I kind of like the way it looks when it has a lot of books in it. So I probably am going to order another couple of books to go in here. But I might end up ordering them from Yellow Paper House on Etsy, because she has some really, really cute, colorful prints and stuff for the Midori Traveler's Notebook. So the other thing that you get when you order the kit is it comes with an additional elastic. So if you don't want to use this color, you can use this hunter green color, which I actually like this color. I'm seriously considering swapping them out, but I don't know. I want to buy a little charm to go with this one first and just see what it looks like. But I do really like this hunter green because I think it's a nice contrast to the camel. Anyway, so the next thing I want to do is I want to put this insert in my Midori. And like I said, I have not opened this yet, so I'm going to open it now with you guys. And just pop this out. And if you want to order this, again, it's number 008, and it's just called the zipper case for the Traveler's Notebook. So it's really cool because it has a pocket on this side. It has a pocket on this side. I'm trying to see here what it has. And then it has a zip pocket right here. So this would be a nice place to maybe keep stickers or Post-it notes, you know, maybe a pen or two, you know, just basically any of the little essentials that you want to take along with you in your Midori. You can put inside this zippered pouch that closes, and then it's in there securely, and you don't have to worry about it falling out. So let's go ahead and pop this in there as well. So what I'm going to do, because I want this to be in, I think I want this to wrap around everything. I'm trying to think of how I want to put this in there. Let's just try it that way at first and just see how it goes. So to do that, I'm going to just basically put it underneath everything and pull it through, and voila. Now I have my little pouch in there as well. Open it up. It's easily accessible right there in the front. And then I have the pouch in the back as well that has a compartment here and a compartment here. So for now, while my notebook is not too full, it's, you know, it's pretty easily accessible. However, once I start getting more things in my notebook, I'm probably going to want to change the position of those to where they're laying flat together so that they're not in the way. So anyway, yeah. So this is my Midori Traveler's Notebook. If you would like to order one, I think this one was, I want to say, I don't remember how much it was on Amazon. I think it was like $46 or $40 on Amazon. And you get, like I said, the Midori, you get the blank insert, you get the bands, and also the little compartment that I just showed you. And so the starter kit is really a great deal for someone who wants to start a traveler's notebook. You know, it's a way for you to get everything you need all at one time. And I just added a couple of notebooks because I already knew right off the bat that I was going to want to put more stuff in it than just one notebook. With one notebook, it looks kind of lame and flat, and I just like the bulk and feel of it when it has more notebooks in it. So I really, really like the way this feels with more notebooks in it like this. It's just, it speaks to me. So, yeah. You just have to kind of make sure that you pull this one through whenever, or else those others are going to try to come out like they just did. Anyway, there was another way that I had them in, and the directions said to do something else, so I did, and now I'm not so sure that I like the way they told me to put it in. I think I'm going to try it a different way. So I'm going to take this book out, and I'm going to take these two books that were together, and I'm going to put them underneath the band, like so. And now I'm going to take this one and put it under the band as well. And I think I like it like this better because I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like it's more secure. Maybe not. I don't know. This is going to definitely take me getting some used to because I'm not used to having a traveler's notebook. And so it doesn't seem real secure. Like, it seems like these things could just like really like come out. But I think, you know, it's just something I have to get used to, and it's going to take a little bit of time. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to give myself a learning curve because I'm so used to having bound journals that this is going to definitely be something new for me. And I think I'm going to have to just learn how to, you know, deal with the fact that it doesn't have a real structured spine on it, and, you know, just kind of learn how to deal with it and manage it, because yeah, I'm very used to having a journal or a planner that has some kind of binding here and not just a little flimsy elastic. But I love the feel of this. I think the more it gets used, I'm gonna really love it as it gets more character to it and it starts looking used. And as I take it with me places and start, you know, putting stuff from different travels in here, I think I'm really going to grow to appreciate this. And I like the versatility of it. I like that I can switch my books out and keep the cover. And so, you know, as this gets older, it's only going to look better. It's going to have more character. It's going to have its own story to tell. And that's really what appealed most to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will try to come back in a month or so and give you an update on how I've been using my Midori. So if you would like to see that, make sure that you hit the little bell so you get notifications when I upload a video. Thank you guys, and I hope you had a great night. Bye.